All right, the Tennessee Titans just got a blessing in disguise when they
True.
take Cam Ward. And if you're new to our channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that just kind of get overlooked. Tennessee Titans, one of those teams, and we're finally excited to announce that they did get Cam Ward. And this is such a blessing because they're in the AFC, which is so loaded with quarterbacks. You have to have one. And so all the talk all off season, it's like, okay, let's get the quarterback, take a swing and see what you can do. So Craig, your thoughts when you see Cam Ward officially finally going to the Titans?
Yeah, it's interesting. When I look at when you say blessing in disguise, I think that's perfect because I think the Titans fans have been through this like roller coaster of emotions. At least I would be if I was a Titans fan. I'd be like, sweet, we got the #1 pick. And then I'd be like, is this a bad quarterback year? I don't know if it is. But when you look at a guy like Cam Ward, what you realize is there's nothing he can't do. The
Right.
knocks on him aren't real. Like some of the knocks on him, and I can even throw this on here. Some of the knocks on him are accuracy numbers are high, but ball placement isn't consistent. What you want is accuracy. That's what he has. Right? Like they talk about different things with Cam Ward when they knock him, it's accuracy, it's whatever you want to call it. It's just because they don't think it looks good coming out of his hand because he has the ball below his shoulder. So, but they say, is the release slower? No, it's not. It's still a really fast release. So I think he has that athletic traits. The comparison of his movement is to that of Patrick Mahomes. That's not a bad guy to be compared to. Not unbelievably fast, but a great scrambler. Like, tell me something he can't do. He can improv. He has a big arm and he's accurate. Tell me something wrong.
Oh, 100%. And
I do have things wrong, but still.
Yeah, and I just think you have to take this swing. There's not nearly enough negatives to not do this. And so again, I think the blessing in disguise here is that there was knocks on him. There was, I don't know. And it's like, easy. Kept everyone away from this pick. You make the pick. You're super excited because with Will Levis, you're just not, you have the worst or like second to worst quarterback in the AFC, not to mention the top heavy 5'6" Lamar Jackson. You don't want to, I can name them all off. Burrow, Herbert,
Herbert, Mahomes, like it's out of control.
The top 5, it's insane. So you had to take this swing. So if you took your medicine for a year, you're weird because you're not even that bad of a team. I mean, we played you guys, absolutely steamrolled you. That was like your bad game, but you weren't that bad of a team. But yet you just kept losing, and it allowed you to get a quarterback to have an opportunity. So I think this is just, the negatives are not really there, and I think that's what you got to be excited about if you're a Titans fan.
No, you do. You have to be excited. And look at this team. What else were you going to do? Like, what else were you going to do? Were you going to go get Hunter? Were you going to go get Abdul Carter? Where it's like, yeah, they're good players. They're good players, but none of this works if this is still your quarterback.
No, exactly.
What'd you say?
That's it. None of this matters with Will Levis
it doesn't matter.
Like a high school quarterback just with eye black, and you're just like, dude,
just push-ups like crazy, and it just, that's what he's doing. And I don't understand. And I'm not knocking him, but Chris, I want you to name for me. Please go ahead. You are a guy who knows football. Agreed? And maybe everybody watching this video can do the same thing. How many second-round picks at quarterback? Was Will Levis a second-round pick?
Seems
or
like
a third. I don't remember exactly. I'm sure I could find out. Right. But he was a second-round pick, early second-round pick. I want to say the second pick of the second round. How many second-round quarterbacks are still playing in the NFL?
I have no idea. Don't know.
Yeah, you can't name one. They're all first-round quarterbacks. Every once in a while, you get a later-round quarterback that pops. But quarterbacks that don't have the intangibles, that don't have the skill set, there is something glaring in their game. Otherwise, they get drafted in the first round. That's how it goes with quarterbacks. You now have a quarterback, Tennessee Titans, on your team that is worthy of a first-round pick. He has every ability to become phenomenal.
100%. And that's it. It's kind of like the NBA, right? If you don't take somebody in those lottery picks, it's just not going to work. And you get the occasional
Mhm.
Russell Wilson. It's the only one that really comes to mind of just kind of like a later Tom Brady, of course. But like,
Well, yeah.
there's two out of you got to take a swing. You're sitting there, you've got the first pick, so this is just awesome for the Titans because there's so many different things that you can do now with a quarterback. And
Yeah.
because you had that early season where you literally threw the game away against the Bears, where you were going to win that game.
Mhm.
I can't remember exactly, but you were going to go 1-0 or 1-1, 2-1, something like that. But instead you lose. Now you're 0-3 or 1-2. And then from there, QB just matters. It's the most important position on the field. And it's just exciting if you're a Titans fan now to be like, okay, you got to have a coach, you got to have a quarterback. From there, everything else is kind of interchangeable and easier to maneuver.
Yeah, everything's easier, more changeable. And then when you look at the fit just with the team, it is a veteran laden wide receiver core, right? You got Van Jefferson, you just signed Lockett, right?
Ooh,
That's your boy.
yeah.
That's your boy, Chris. You love you some Tyler Lockett.
Man, he's got to be 37 now, but no, I don't
He's
think he's
not-
that old.
He's not 37, he's 32.
Mm.
And then Calvin Ridley. Like, you have guys that have been around. Pollard's been around at running back. So you have guys that will absolutely help him, right, as he progresses. So I think it's a good pick. It's really the only option. Either you draft Cam Ward or you trade back and you get more picks. That's it. If you're convinced Cam Ward's your guy, if you're convinced that a quarterback could be your franchise quarterback, you must take him. It's that simple.
You must. And
you must take him.
And you almost don't even need to be convinced. You almost just need to be like, we have to swing. We could sit around and go through another bad year. And you do have to be convinced. I understand what you're definitely saying, but we are in the AFC and we are going to get steamrolled all day, every day, unless we make something happen. So I just love, quarterback, because I was looking at the Ricky Williams trade from whenever that was, where the other team, if you've never seen that, they give up literally every pick for like 2 years for Ricky Williams. And I was like, that honestly makes a somewhat sense if that was a quarterback. Like, we have to have one. So I don't care. Take my entire team. And now that trade for a running back was just ridiculously stupid. But my point is, it matters that much. So for you to just sit there, first overall pick, done. What are we doing? This is easy. It is exciting for the Titans.
Yeah, very exciting for the Titans. And hopefully this is the start of some of that. Hey, we said we do videos of teams that aren't recognized nationally. Hopefully Cam Ward can help put this team on the map.
I love it. All right, we'll see. Forward. Yep, we'll see all of you on the next one. Go Titans. This is crazy.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.